Good afternoon. My name is Scott Rutledge, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人张舒，在纽约向您问好。周二美股大幅下跌，而在我们观察市场一段时间后，会发现，在上周五之前，其实标准普尔500指数在高达40多个交易日的交易区间内是没有涨跌幅超过1%的。但是在上周五之后，这连续周五、周一和周二每一天的涨跌幅都在1%之上，而市场的恐慌指数 VIX 也是迅速的攀升到了18，显示着当前的市场恐慌情绪正在迅速的积累。而在此之前很长一段时间 VIX 都交易在13以下。在总的来说，今天影响市场的主要有2个方面的因素。首先是美联储的加息，9月份会否加息？下周二我们将会见分晓周2和周3的会议。但是如果在这次会议上美联储决定加息的话，相信对于股市来说将会是一个非常大的一个打压。另外一方面呢，就是来自原油价格使得今天的市场承压。而原油价格承压的原因主要是今天美国能源信息署公布了一份报告，显示当前世界原油市场一个再均衡的过程可能会需要更长的时间，原因是因为需求的增长比预计要更缓慢，而供给的状况也是要更多。这也就显示着直到2017年上半年为止，原油价格都不会有太大的一个反弹或者说是回调，这也是引发了今天原油期货的一个下跌。另外一方面，我们看到很多的分析师都在分析当前这样一个市场的变化究竟会是何去何从呢？有分析师就选择了3个角度，其中之一就是技术面。技术面上，美股当前已经是跌破了非常重要的一个高位支撑。其二呢，就是当前的一个宏观经济数据方面，但是在未来的48小时内，我们都将不会看到任何非常重要的经济数据，因此这也是给市场很多的不确定性。再者就是当前市场的一个心理状态，由于美国现在正处于一个美联储加息以及美国大选的这样一个交替影响的过程中，因此这也是给投资人的心理造成了更多的不确定性。好的，更多消息让我们来一块儿看一下交易员的访谈。Hi Scott. Today the market traded sharply lower, and actually before last Friday the market has been, move lower or higher than 1%. But after that the volatility spikes, and for these 3 sessions we've seen the market traded over like 1% higher. So how do you think about the market volatility right now?
Well, the markets always change, right? You started hearing every day on TV how we've gone 40 sessions without a 1% move in either direction. So you knew something had to give. Too many people were making money by selling vol. So they had to be blown out because that's what the market does. The market tries to get as many people to lose money as possible. All in all, if you look at the chart of the S&P cash, I think we're vulnerable, but we're kind of hanging in there. This was your 2-year range that we broke above. Remember when we broke above that? We broke above that, with that first strong jobs report after that post-Brexit bounce where we wound up holding higher. Now, if you take a closer look here, I do think that with the next week or two or a week heading into the Fed, we are a little bit vulnerable at this point. We did hold this small pivot. So this is the pivot that you could trade against. If you want to be flat overnight, that's 21.19. And then now you have, this resistance that we're below. So I think the longer we stay below this 21.60, the more vulnerable we could be to be breaking this to the downside, where you have, this level here near 2100, and then you have the 200-day there near, 2089. So at this point, market's going to probably churn people and chop people up a little bit before it decides which way it wants to go. So, do a little less in here unless you're micro trading.
Okay, I think there were some stocks on your go-to list. They still perform very well. For example, Apple. It's very good move today, and also Baba. So how do you think about these 2 stocks? Are they safe to hold right now?
Well, Apple, was right out of the gates, and it gave you some clues yesterday that it could be strong. I yesterday came in flat Apple, and I wound up having a good day in it. And then today, I kind of was hands off because because of the gap up and the size, of the down move today. But all in all, if you want to look at the pattern to learn, okay, here was a gap up from earnings, came in, tested it, and reclaimed it. That's the power of reclamation right there. Reclaimed that, held this gap open, showing some power. So that was an indication that if you were to take a long overnight because something closed strong, you got paid. Now let it hold above this gap for a little bit of time and prove it can hang up here, and then maybe it goes again. Plus in a volatile time period, sometimes Apple, could be a source of, safety because of the buyback and the dividend. So all in all, it's still, held this downtrend and kind of retested it right there. So it's in the game and probably a little bit safer than others, especially with the Samsung news. As far as Baba, I was a little worried that Chanos was going to come out. He's still shorted. And ultimately, the stock still looks good. We remember this breakout. We remember that breakout. We remember this breakout. And that's what it retested and held in there. So all in all, you take a closer look at Baba. If you're a swing trader, it still looks good. If you're actively trading it, you know what? Let it prove it can hold above this. And then at some point, if the market does get some traction, for it to get in motion, it's going to have to take out this prior high here of about 101.50. But it still looks good. It's holding the 21-day. So when markets get pressured, you want to see what holdups best. So when the market gets its footing again, those are the leaders of the next move.
好的，感谢您的收看，我们明天再见。